Hello? Haha! Hello! Bet y'all weren't expecting this. I was not either, kind of. We'll go over that. I'm hoping that it's gonna work out okay. I apologize. Like at the beginning, it was looking a little bit sketchy, but it's currently okay. Knock on all of the wood. But yes, we're early. Haha. This is kind of gonna probably be how it's gonna be if this works, because I can't do that late at night when I don't know what my schedule the next day throughout the week is going to be. So also, yep, so here's what we're doing today. Da da da. I muted myself, sorry. There, now does it work? Okay, yes, so here we go. Muted, thank you. Hey. Okay, so, I've been studying. I've mentioned this a couple times, but I'm like, actually, I don't know, yeah. I'm gonna try for the National Guard. I'm gonna go be hopefully, I'm gonna try to be a pilot, Air National Guard. So I've been studying for the written, it's called the AFOCT, Air Force Officers Qualifying Test. And I kind of forgot that there's also a skills portion as a pilot. So God dang it! Thank you! Muted again! And I'll catch back up in chat. Did you catch any of that? I'll go quickly. Hello! Your favorite person to not learn from! The disclaimer still applies. We're on my flight. Gosh darn it, every time I click off. Yeah, we're on my flight sim layout because I still consider this aviation related. It's just, yeah, not quite, it's just gonna be a little bit different. So yes, so gosh darn it. So and Max Roberts, thank you for the resubscription. You're here and ready to learn nothing good because gosh darn it, it is. I literally just got this like 10 minutes within the past 10 minutes. So we're gonna see how it goes. Yeah. So in case anything did, in case any like that didn't go through, I'm gonna try for National Guard, and this is apparently prep that is helpful for the skills test. So we got different things. Why is this? Oh, okay. There's different things that we're gonna have to do. So I hope that my current setup works for this. they suggested, the people who suggested this, to invert, sorry, the controls, to get a joystick and rudder pedals, and then invert the controls. I'm hoping that mine is fine, because I looked in the settings and I didn't see an invert option, unless I missed something. Yeah, no. So, fingers crossed that it's gonna work. We have, hello, what is this thing? This is, oh shoot, can I go back? Well, it's a TBAS Study Pro. Test of basic aviation skills. And yes, so it's a study prep for Air National Guard pilot skill things, because that's what I'm working on right now. So we're gonna see how it goes. But hello, Moose Heart, and sub, Aviation Rambler, Sogan. Guess what? I thought about you. Because as I'm studying, guess what I'm studying? It goes back to this conversation we had a long time ago. I think we were playing Minecraft. And we were talking about how all of the military aircraft have their different designators and stuff. And yeah, I'm like learning that stuff very recently. So yeah, I don't know, it just reminded me. And I was like, I kind of know some of this stuff, which was nice. So I appreciate you. You have a friend, active duty United States Air Force, fighter pilot. You could probably get him to come in and give some tips, okay? If you want it. I'm gonna be awful right now. I have not tried this yet. And like I said, I'm hoping my equipment is good, and I will take all the help I can get. Interesting, I'm planning on going into the military. I'm gonna try for the National Guard. Cause yeah. And we'll see. If I can't be like pilot, then no. I want that sweet military on my resume hours, as well as like if I get one that's multi-engine, I get that multi-engine time, which I need. So yes, it is. It's like I might as well try for it. I don't like my chances, but I have to say that I tried, right? So, hello, how's it going? You're sidelined recovering from an injury, why? I'm sorry, I won't pry, but I hope that you're feeling better. I'm sorry that happened. You need help with it? Hit you up, okay, you're so bored right now. Okay, well, so I'm on my final test prep book. I forgot which ones they are, but the last two were Trivium and then Barons are the two that I did. And the one right now I'm working on is Barons, and that one actually has like the military stuff in it. So yes, we'll see. There were some interesting things, like the helicopters. We hadn't talked about the helicopters, and all of their naming things are like a letter and then H. So that makes it helpful. So yes, and I hope you're finding some things to do. I know you said you're bored, but time for stuff though. You can get progress made on projects. Yes, I hope. Is this thing available online or something? This is on Steam, actually. So yeah, it was something that somebody recommended who had taken it, and a couple other people were like, yeah, use that one. And I was like, okay, might as well, because that would work for, yeah, sharing it with you guys. So yeah, so we'll get into it. There's directional orientation. We'll just go through all of them. In this test, we use an overhead map to determine the directional orientation of a parking lot relative to a unmanned aerial vehicles heading. I read it. I should have the book with me. This test enhances directional awareness and familiarization with compass directions. Hoping that one goes well. Being a pilot in real life, right? Terrain identification, I don't know. Oh, so this is in the ASTBE PBMV. I'm not taking that one only. In this test, use two maps to determine the heading of a unmanned aerial vehicle. This test enhances your ability to identify common terrain features. I find you're heading in flight. So we'll probably ignore that one. We'll see. And then this one, use a keyboard, gamepad, or HOTAS setup to track the movements of objects on the screen while performing tasks simultaneously. This test enhances your hand-eye coordination and ability to multitask. So yeah, oh shoot, okay. So yeah, so for this one will need this thing, I guess. They said get a joystick and invert the controls. Like I said, I'm hoping that my yoke works fine. And it is. So that bit right here, there's two separate, what I read, there's two separate things where you just, you rudder pedal. Well, this one down here, when it pops up, you just rudder pedal and try and maintain that plane in the thing. I'm pushing my pedals right now like you guys can. I'm not doing it, but yeah. And then this one is moving the yoke and or joystick around. There's two separate ones and then it combines them, I guess. So that'll be fun. And then this one, multitasking, present in the TBAS only. So we will have to do that one. Practicing this test enhances your ability to multitask through 4 simultaneous subtests, memorizing strings of letters, solving math problems, resetting a gauge periodically, and responding to radio transmissions. This just reminded me of, is this like some Five Nights at Freddy's stuff? Words that I can't say because I'm a lady. That multitasking. I should have played more of that, I guess. So yeah, so we'll start with this one and just kind of work our way down, except we'll ignore this one since I don't have to do it. So, healing a herniated disc. So you've just been playing Xbox 360 games. Well, that's good. You've gotten way too good at them. You're recovering well, but staying sane is the hard part. Okay, sounds good. Well, if I come up with anything, I will let you know. And it's been really, I'm really happy that we have talked about some of the stuff before, just because I can be like, oh yeah, that actually like makes sense. And yeah, like having that background just helps a little bit, because it's been a lot. So appreciate you, and we're gonna keep on getting it, and you're gonna keep getting better, and it'll hopefully it's in a like short time frame, I hope. So until then, you can watch me suffer and struggle through this. I think the timer starts right away, so we'll see what happens. I don't know how this goes, so here we go. Directional, oh, I have to click confirm. Oh my God, okay. Hang on. Select the north parking lot. So this is supposed to be north up? Is that what it's saying to me? Hang on, let's show the tutorial. Wherein you will need to determine the orientation of a parking lot relative to your unmanned area vehicle's forward perspective. So that's just pointing to north, right? Oh God, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh, okay, it's still going. The left screen is my map view. Good. The compass. Oh, you know what? I gotta have the. There, okay. I must hear what you hear. The compass directions on the map view. Oh, okay, the compass. Hang on. Compass directions on the map view never change. All those are north. Yep, okay. Never change. Oh, north is always the top of the map. Oh, that makes more, okay. For example, the UAV flashing is facing southeast. Oh, okay. The right screen is the overhead view of the ground. Is the overhead view. Right screen is the overhead view of the ground from my unmanned aerial vehicle's perspective. Okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. The top of the right screen. Oh God. Okay, the top of the right screen overhead view is always forward relative to the UAV. In this case, the top of the right screen is southeast because the UAV is facing southeast. Okay, that makes sense. I'm given an instruction on the bottom of the screen to click a certain parking lot displayed on the right screen. Okay, that makes sense. Determine the... Oh, click the northeast parking. Oh, I have to move this. Hang on. Okay. Oh God. Determine the correct parking lot to click by looking at the direction. And y'all can play along. Determine the correct parking lot to click by looking at the direction the UAV is facing. In this case, northeast is to the left, so you would click the left parking lot. Oh my God. Okay. Oh God, this is not gonna go well. To make sure you understand the concept, follow the directions on the bottom of the screen and click the south parking lot. So that's gonna be, oh God. So that's gonna be the, hang on. The south parking lot is gonna be to the left. That one. Yay! Oh God. The irony is in the real thing, there's usually an icon indicating north on what the right screen represents. Wouldn't that be nice? And that's what I was wondering. I was like, well, why the, wait, how? But okay, sounds good. So they make it a little more difficult to start out with. All right, we were correct. The parking lot to the front left is facing south. Click next to return to the test. If practicing, you can also try easy mode from the pause menu. We'll see what happens. I need to just get into flight mode because that is, I know how this works, kind of. Try hard. Okay, so that's there. I'm clicking the east parking lot, which is gonna be over here. It's this one. Oh shoot, it does a different one. Hang on. The west parking lot is gonna be, this one. God dang it, hang on. Okay, we're gonna do easy mode first. Reset. Select the south parking lot. Okay. Select the southeast parking lot. There. Select the west. There. West. Select the west is slightly that direction. So this one. Select the southwest. This one. Southwest is a couple over. This one. See, you know what? It's throwing me off too because some of them are like in the X formation and the others are in the plus formation. So to the west. Okay. We're gonna get this now. So it's facing up, so it needs to go around there. So that one's facing up, so that needs to go there. Oh, shoot, I clicked twice. We were starting to get it. Northeast, that's that one. Select the west parking lot, so that one. Yay, north parking lot. So we're there, so the north one is slightly to the that way. Select the west parking lot. So facing south, that's gotta be that one. Select the south, yeah. I feel like we're getting it. Oh, but the time, hang on. Correct average, 0.87, that's not good. Select the south parking lot, okay. Pointing that way, slightly to the right, that way. South parking lot is that way. East, south, that way. Northwest is that way. Shoot, the other way, frick. Select the west. So we're facing that way. It needs to be that way. Damn it. Hang on. I wish it would pause for a second so we can like rehash what just happened. The northeast is that one. Northwest is that one. God dang it, it's the other one. Okay, we're in easy mode, so we're just gonna take our time. Hang on. So this is facing this way. It's facing northeast. So we need to do, oh sorry, northwest. I have a pilot. And so we need to do this one. Yeah, select the northwest, that direction. Select the west, so it's gonna be slightly this direction. Select the northeast, is 2 of them? Yeah. Select the northeast, that's gonna be 1 of them to the that way, this way. I keep forgetting that it's pointing up. Select the south, so if we're pointing that direction, it's gotta be slightly this direction. So it's pointing east. It's pointing east. God dang it. I keep pointing like this and going the wrong direction. Pointing that way. So southwest is gonna be new. Hang on. No. See, I almost did it again. This one. There we go. Select the southwest. It's gonna be the same thing. It's pointing up. That way. Okay. Feel like we've gotten better. So should we try it not on easy mode? Okay. Oh, there, it did the thing. So yeah, previous question, select the east parking lot. So yeah, it's pointing that way. Oh, okay. So we're gonna go main menu again, and we're gonna try it for real. Okay. Boom. Okay, so it's facing that way, and we north, so it's that one. South is slightly to the left, so that one. Northeast is the same than what they were facing. Southwest is slightly to the that way. North is a few to the that way. East is slightly to the that way. Northeast is the same one we're facing. Southwest is that one. Select the south, that's gonna be that one. East is gonna be, oh shoot, frick. Sorry, select the southwest is gonna be slightly to the that way direction. Southwest parking lot is gonna be the that way direction. And the northwest is gonna be the same way we were facing. West is completely opposite. Northwest is the one we're facing. Northeast is slightly that way. Select the north is going to be that way. Select the east is going to be the that way. Select southeast is going to be that way. Select the west is going to be that way. Select the east is going to be, oh god, east is slightly that way. Select the north is going to be that way. Northeast is slightly that direction. North is backwards. West is that way. Southeast is how, okay, we went a minute and we did okay. Yeah, okay. This trips you out because you're not used to staring straight down at the oh god, what's the TOI? Used to there being skew. What does that mean? Explain to me so I understand. So we got 96%, and I will. Like this is exactly what I needed. Cause I do, there is, it's just, you know what you're supposed to do, and it's all about the time, and it's just like kind of figuring out the little tricks that you're supposed to use in order to like get it right. Cause I will, once I, here, well, how do I unpause? So yeah, so like when I'm sitting here in like this, I start pointing, okay, up here is north, so do the southeast one, even though I know that that's not what it is. Well, okay, it is in this instance. Hang on. Let me find it. Okay, this one. So I'm like, okay, so we're going like this. I have to do the south part. Well, this one doesn't do it. Well, you know what I mean. But yeah, no, kind of. So, like, yeah, doing the thing. I don't know. Does that make sense? Kind of. Because I'll like loot, like, depending on what direction it is, I might lose the focus of, okay, the north, or it needs to point up in that direction. And then I'll end up doing southeast over here when it's facing that direction. So, yeah. How'd that go? How do we think? I think I definitely can work on that one a little bit more, get more used to it, and really get into that like mindset of it. We will try this one next. I'm hoping that it does work with my setup. Like usually when you're looking at the, target of interest. Okay, you're not right over top of it. You're ways away, so the perspective is totally different, skewing the round. Got it. No, that makes sense. Sorry, I'm processing. Because you should know what's going on before you get over the top of it, right? So this is just a sort of a testing thing that they can't make it too difficult. What does that assign controllers first? Okay, I probably should have done this. Hang on. Only the assigned controller provides input. Oh god, what's the reticle? Pedal is flight quadrant. T-rudder joystick, yes. Throttle, my quadrant. Flight quadrant. Listening test even at a what? I don't know what. What? I don't. Okay, so space and left control for some. I just want to do the yoke things. Let's see what happens. Sure, let's try it. Test activation. Tutorial. Yes. Track the target around. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. How do I invert? Because, yeah, this is putting me nose down. The menu. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. A joystick probably would have been better, but we'll see. Two-dimensional abstraction, but you're right, you're just used to doing it in three-dimensional space, which would probably make it more that would make it more difficult, I would think. But yeah, it is. It depends on like what you're used to. Oh God, is it actually working? Hang on. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm back to being a student. I need to use one hand. It probably would be easier with a joystick. No, I am a pilot. I can do this. Oh, I'm doing left seat, I just realized. That's different. Ah! Ooh. So reticle, is that the target thing? I feel like I'm not doing like awful, at least for a first time. Because it does. It says something like it just kind of keeps going. The plane. Oops. To the sides of the screen or frick until until stay on it long enough. I need to like hold my table so it's not wiggling. I feel like that will help a little bit. It's so kind of cute. It's got like little whiskers. It's like an axolotl. We're playing Minecraft without playing Minecraft. I could definitely smooth it out just a little bit. I am. I'm back to being a student, like over controlling the thing. Okay. I'm trying to 86% only. Kind of want to get up to 90. But at this point, what? Frick. I think that's probably like about as good as we're gonna get for now. Reticle. Oh God, difficulty. We're on level. I'm doing great. Oh no, what should I be doing? Hi, how's it going? How's it going? Good to see you. I hope you're well. We are, unfortunately, there are no duckies in this simulator. They should have them though. Reticle is the symbol I aim with. Okay, thank you. See, I'm learning. Oh, it only goes up to 3. Okay, should we try it? Oh no. Oh, that little tricky, oh God, he's fast. Hang on. I need to chill out. Cute. I feel like it would be a lot easier, sorry, with a joystick. Little bugger, get back here. Give me the green. Green means good. Oh my God. I do, you know what? I hope that like levels 2 and 3, just like, yeah, they make it harder. And then the actual test is like level fricker 1. Sorry. That wasn't entirely what I shouldn't have said. But I should probably practice so I don't do that in the actual test. Come here, you stupid little thing. Get in my little basket. Oh my God, we are putting axolotl in the bucket. It all comes full circle. Pun. 75% we'll aim for at least. Come on, give it back. I'm like terrified to try level 3. Come back here, you stupid. And it's not even going as fast. I don't want it, okay. And then it oh my God. Come, okay. Lock it in. Okay, my thing isn't even it's not fast enough. I have it all the way over. Stupid frickin' Ike. There. I am at its mercy. Oh no. This would be trivial with a mouse. I kind of want to try it, but yeah. I like. We'll try all the different difficulties quick. Okay. Wait, so yeah, this is level 1. But the thing should be faster, right? Oh, I probably should have been resetting this each time so that I could actually see what the difference is. Oh, hello. How's it going? Just dropping by to quickly say hello to Aviation Chicken. Hello. Good to see you. I hope you're need to look. Oh, cute! I love the little thingies. They're adorable and happy to have you for however short a time. Assure you, you're no chicken. Yes, we're all chickens here, right? We all must be one with the chicken. I don't know. So I'm just gonna kind of go back. I want to see what this was. Why? What? Oh, I guess it is slow. Fairly slow. Okay. I do. That pleases me so much that it reminds me of putting axolotl in the bucket. Okay. And then we're gonna make the bucket small. What? I'm just kidding. I guess we're making the bucket very large. That was not my intention, but okay. But axolotl has also grown, so I guess not over controlling. I am not a student pilot. Yes, I am. We're all student pilots as well. Student chicken pilots. Gentle. Do not go gentle into that good night. All right, now we're bringing it back. With the giant bucket. Come back. I have a target I'm aiming for, and I don't mean the axolotl. Once we hit that target, then no, come back. Then we shall try the next one, which is the rudders. And we all know how good I am with the rudders. There it is. There's our target. What is this program? This is TBAS Study Pro on Steam. Test of basic aviation skills. It is required if you want to try to be a pilot in the National Guard, at least, which is what I'm going to attempt to do. So yes, I'm teaching axolotl. It is. He is helping, isn't he? Professionalotl. Yes, exactly. It does definitely look like we're hunting for axolotls. Yes, I am. I'm happy that you guys also think that as well. Oh, menu. Aircraft tracking. Because we need to get back to test activation menu. We're gonna do the horizontal test next, which, yes, I believe. Oh wait, tutorial time on target. 1 second, 5 seconds. Yeah, no. Test activation. This one. This should just be, yeah, rudder pedaling. Oh, mine is doing it. And it is a, oh God. Okay, we'll see what happens. Oops. The aiming axolotl. Ooh, aiming axolotl. I like that too. Yay. I'm gonna get into the test and have to talk that stuff through for me to get into, the mindset. And they're gonna think I'm so weird. Okay. Oh no, you can't see this one. Hang on. I have to, my disclaimer needs to be hidden for a little while. There we go. Sorry about that. Good luck, thank you. I'm going to need it. But again, it's helpful at least to know what I'm going up against and to be able to practice it a little bit. So it should help. Okay. Oh, come. Okay. So yeah, it should definitely make a difference. And it does. That's the thing is you can only take it twice in your lifetime. Unless you get a waiver. So I'm hoping to just like knock it out the first time, have a good enough score to at least be competitive for it. Give myself the best chance, sorry. And yeah, see what happens. Like I said, I'm not wholly optimistic. It's more of like I want to be able to say that I went for it at least. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, and then if you need to like retest, it doesn't take the highest score. It's whatever your last score was while instructing and that sort of stuff. So this one's going okay, I guess. Oh no, things are going silly. Hang on, settings. Is it? Oh no! I'm sorry. It didn't go. It went away on my standby screen, but not on the screen that you guys actually see. I'm sorry. See, I tried. I also have to make sure this isn't going. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Apologies. I hope it wasn't gone for too long. But yes, thank you for noting that. I'm sitting there like, yeah, this is going so well, and you guys can't see anything, so I could have been lying. No, see, look, accuracy 99%, and that's because, yeah, because I let it go a little bit because we had to, yeah. Remember that chicken will be with, yes. And now I'm like, I should bring chicken with. In spirit, if not, yes, if not in physicality. We'll see. I'm like, on one hand, I'd want to for the memes, you know? But on the other hand, it's like I should probably try to make a good impression. Well, so that did. Okay, so pedal accuracy, 99%. That was, so we're gonna reset, hopefully, question mark. Deactivate and reactivate. And then what? Can I not? Move my pedals. But yes, this is gonna, it will be interesting to like actually get into the test after having like done this with you guys and in like a really casual setting and then have to like behave myself, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is what we were doing. See? I'm doing so well, right? We're making it. Just keep that pressure on. Blah! Sorry. So yeah, that's what we were doing. We will adjust the settings now. Oh god. Pedal difficulty. Let's do it. Okay, my. It's faster! I need more pedal travel! See, look, it's getting away! I'm full in! See? Wait, what's it at? 1.52. Okay, so I probably have to match those. There we go, okay. You stinker. So very much reaction timing, which makes sense. And this just reminds me, well, so, and I will have to get to a few story times. It's basically just, yeah, had lessons. But talking to my primary instrument student, and talking about the standards and like how far you can get out of them and stuff like that. And he had the usual question of, what if I just like stayed 50 feet high so that I make sure that I don't get down or, you know, and it's like, yeah, okay, sure. But then I can't remember if it was the examiner I had and that he's probably going to have. That said, if you can stay right on 50 feet high, you might as well stay on where you're actually supposed to. So it's like, so I'm like, I could just like hold it right here and technically I'm in the green, but shouldn't I be as right on as possible? Okay. We'll try level 3 and the speed. This is gonna be hang on. Ugh. I should have like a pedal cam and you can just see me going like this. I'm sure it'll look silly either way, but all right, here we go. Try hard mode. So yeah, so that's like one of my things is like I'm anticipating the turnaround. So I'm like trying to keep it a little bit like halfway, right? Or at least just like trying to make sure to keep it green. I don't know, that just kind of thought that paralleled well. And I keep getting like all tense, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, just, and then I end up doing like better. And it's like, oh, it's almost like that's exactly what I tell my students to do. It's normal. God dang it. See, and I anticipated it too early. See, I don't know like what the speed and everything is actually gonna be for any of this stuff. So we'll probably get back here, stupid. Oh, okay. Is this supposed to be like the back of a plane? And we're trying to like, that would make sense, wouldn't it? We're trying to like keep it in our sights that like that. That kind of makes sense. So it's like zigzagging back and forth, and so we gotta zigzag as well. 90%! I was like, I want to get it up to 95. We might as well quit while we're ahead. And when I say quit, I mean we'll move on to the next throttle test. I guess we'll find out what that is. What? Or this one. Hang on. Track the target on the left side of the screen. Default recommended controls throttle. Open the pause menu to adjust settings. Rebind controls. I don't know what to do there. So throttle. I want this, right? Flight quadrant. What? Which one am I supposed to use? Maybe I need to disengage one of them. Oh. Okay, I think we got it. There we go, kind of. It's a little sketchy. Why are you down there? I might just need to use the keyboard for this one. What is going on? Oh, you know what? There, we'll try that. See if that did anything. Oh, this is gonna tick me off. Kinda just wanna... Well, and now it's... What are you... Well, we'll try this one more time. And if not, we'll just use the arrows, because it's ticking me off. No, it's gonna tick me off. We're gonna use the arrows. There. Okay. I just do the mouse. Oh, look at that. I can actually do it. Yeah, coming. Yeah, I don't know what the issue was with the actual quadrant. It would be nice to be able to actually see that. But why, hang on. Why is this a throttle accuracy test? Shouldn't it? Hang on. Why am I not just nosing up and down? Let's try that. What did I do? Hang on. No. This one. Oh, look at that. That, I guess, was probably a me problem. But it says throttle. Okay. So yeah, that confuses me. I don't understand why it's a throttle one versus a... I mean, yeah, you would end up throttling back, but you'd have to do that at the same time. And I guess maybe that's part of it. Hang on. Difficulty, throttle speed, bring it up to 2. Ah! I promise I'd throttle and pitch and roll and stuff better and rudder in an actual plane. It's such a small window. It changes so much. See, I kind of also feel like it, what's the word? Not justifies, but I think it's a yoke issue. see how level 3 goes. Good lord. Chill. Chill. Try hard mode. But yeah, whenever I'm playing in the flight sim and I do something silly and it's like, I fly better in an actual plane. I promise. I'm really not good at this one. I do actually know how to fly a plane. Needs calibration. Gotta get good. Yeah, that would be helpful. Listening test. So how am I? So. Can I turn the music off? Or just down? There we go. Can you guys still hear it okay? But yeah, for a listening test, I should probably actually be able to listen. Should I grab my controller or just use the keyboard, you think? E. I did it. Oh, even? Oh, that's gonna be tricky. So I have to like think and be like, left.
Y. X. Right.
Seems really challenging. I do believe it's supposed to be, but I probably am also making it harder than it should. So we'll see.
Left.
Okay, odd and even. What would make more sense?
L.
L. 3. Oh, wait, I'm not pressing 3, I'm doing odd. So yeah.
8.
What if I did these buttons?
7.
Oh, wait.
Right.
Okay, so space and left control. No, escape. We'll just leave it as it is for now. So even, oops, and odd.
8.
Oh, what am I doing? Okay. So this is even, this is odd, and that's just the listening stuff. So, okay, we'll go with that for now.
Right.
When you hear left or right, listen only. Oh!
8.
Oh, this is Navy though. Aircraft tracking listening test. Well, we might. Oh, so do we not need? Oh, we probably don't need this. Oh, that's okay. That works. Let's skip it. Is this one also Navy? Nice. Woo! We're not doing Navy. Kudos to the Navy. I should have to do both though at once. Shoot. It should, I don't know, it should make me do both though. I have to do both. I have to do this as well as the pedal thing at once. Like this, yeah, it should make me do that. How do I do that? We did all that. Oh, that's how we do it. Okay. Oh, should I do this too? Might as freaking well. Wait, can't I? Can I? I can't. Oh, we're not gonna do that. Nope. Okay, hang on. Okay. So we got it down here and we also have to catch it in the bucket. Oh God. Wait, why aren't you moving? Okay, it's not moving. Hang on. We're gonna, yeah, let's do that. Oh, why did that happen? There we go. Okay. See? Making it more difficult needs to be. Activate, activate. And go. Okay. I feel like it doesn't need, oh God, need to be that big. Shh, don't take that out of context. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ugh. Doing both at once. Don't take that out of context either. Activate, activate. Oh God, okay. Oh, for the love of God. It's like patting my head and rubbing my belly. Oh my God, I'm not good at this at all. And that's why they call it multitasking. How does... No taking that as far out of context as possible. The context needs to go in the bucket, along with the axolotl. Needs to stay inside. No out, no out. No out of context. My God, I'm awful at this. Okay. I keep frickin' forgetting. Okay. Multitasking. Anticipating. I just gotta like zone. Oops. Which frickin' one goes to which? There it is. Okay. I have to just kind of like zone out and see both at the same time. For the love of God. It is. It's a skill that must be developed. It's just like the IFR scan. You must be looking at all the things, not hyper focusing. You need to maintain the scan and be able to adjust as necessary. You need to be able to read the data that is being presented, recognize what needs to change or doesn't, and do it. Scan, scan, scan. Sorry. My God, how our reticle accuracy is 60%, pedal accuracy is 76%. Needs a little work. It needs a little work. And that's on the lowest difficulty. Okay, we're gonna pause on that one for a little bit. So yes, don't need to do either of these, though. That's for Navy. Yay. So let's do some more multitasking, I guess. Let's Five Nights at Freddy's this stuff. Okay, memory test. Memorize all letters in the top box before they disappear. Before the time runs out, if the letter that appears was in the top box, press... is that with my mouse? Use my mouse. Yes. I can read directions. In the top box, press that. All letters in the top box before they disappear, before the time runs out. If the letter that appears was in the top box, press that. If it was not, press that. Press the buttons to enter in the answer to the math problem before the time runs out. Dial test, do not let the dial enter the red. Press it to set it back. And radio test, listen for your call sign. My call sign is Firebrand 21. Select the correct button when instructed before another call sign is called. Do not select a radio if your call sign was not called. Oh God, okay. If practicing, consider trying different difficulties in the pause menu. Oh God, okay. Memorizing letters, doing math, clicking dials, and answering ATC. What am I doing? Oh shoot, I forgot to... Oh my God. Oh, submit. Where are my letters? It's not giving me a letter. I don't think so. Oh no.
Panther 4-2. Switch to radio 1.
My God. It is. This is like instrument flying.
Lancer 1-2.
Firebird 2-1.
Switch to radio 4.
I don't remember. Shoot. I want to redo because I forgot to kind of memorize the letters like I was told to. Yes, just think of it as an instrument scan. G was definitely in there.
Firebrand 2-1. Switch to radio 4.
Okay. NGK BXX. NGK BXX. NGK BXX.
Firebrand 4-2. Switch to radio 2.
Yes! Sorry. See, when I actually memorize the letters, it probably makes it easier. NGK BXX. Did I say XX?
Panther 4-2. Switch to radio 4.
Well, it said greater than 1,000, so should I like click that button instead? NGK BXS. Yes! Sorry. I like this one, I think.
Firebrand 2-1. Switch to radio 3.
No! Kind of want to get us up to 10 on all of them. Yay! We got 10. And then we'll try upping.
Firebrand 2-1. Switch to radio 3.
Okay, RJLMHX. 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 MHX. So it says greater than 1,000. Should I just click that button? We're going to try it. We'll get up to 10 and then we'll try. Oh God, I forgot. MHX.
Lancer 3-2. Switch to radio 1.
No. What? Shoot! I think I remember. I like this one, she says. Starts failing. I remember MHX. No, I don't think he was in there.
Firebrand 4-2. Switch to radio 2.
That's not us. We are 2-1. No. Okay, so we got 10 and 10 on here at least. TPL.
Firebrand
Tipplecack.
2-1. Switch to radio 4.
Tipplecack. TPL KAC. TPL KAC. Sorry. KAC. TPL KAC. KAC. TPL KAC.
Jester 2-2. Switch to radio 2.
Yes. Okay, we just gotta get this one up. TPL KAC. We got this one. Come on, give us 2 more. C. TPL KAC. Just need one more. Just need one more, and then we'll up it.
Firebrand 2-1. Switch to radio 1.
I'm getting cocky. KAC. No! 10! We got it. Okay. So let me just do this one because it's easy. Pause. How do I main? Oops. Multitasking. Wait, how do I confirm? Oh shoot. Now we're Tiger 3-4. Gosh darn it. Hang on. How? If practicing, consider trying different difficulties in the pause menu. Pause menu. Oh. Oh. Medium. 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 Okay. Are we Tiger 3-1? 3-4? I don't remember. Hang on. We must know our call sign. Hey, how's it going? Hope the just chatting is going super good. Thank you. I wish, so we're not technically just chatting, but this was not in the available options. So yes, this is TBAS Study Pro. We are testing basic aviation skills, but it is on Steam, but it wasn't on the available things. So good to see you. I hope you're well. And yes, it's going okay. This test is going better than the last ones were. We are Jester 1-2 this time. Jester 1-2. Jester 1-2. And we're gonna be doing medium and medium, medium, and medium. Okay. And unpause. Jester 1-2. Jester 1-2. XZE core. Hizzy core. HZECOR. 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 Jester 1-2. HZECOR. I see you over there. Shoot, I don't want that. That's 0. HZE. That's an X. It was an X. XZECOR. XZECOR. I see you moving, you stupid little thing. You stay where you're supposed to be at. H. Shoot, it wasn't H. It was an X. We just went over that. 1-2 means I'm a flight lead. Well,
Jester
okay.
1-2. Switch to radio 1.
Okay. Explain. What does that mean? Okay.
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 2.
What do the other ones mean then?
Lancer 1-2. Switch to radio 4.
RPOUVIW. 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 Repo view. RPOUVIW.
Tiger 3-4. Switch to radio 3.
Yes. UVIW. RPOUVIW. I'm a flight lead. That sounds scary. I don't want to be flight lead. I just want to fly planes. And oh, greater than 1,000. Oh shoot, it's greater than 1,200.
Panther 4-2. Switch to radio 3.
Shoot. Who was I? Was I Jester? Fuck.
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 3.
I anticipated it. Vekavia! V-E-K-H-F-I-A. 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 V-E-K-H-F-I-A.
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 4.
First flight without call sign, second in flight. First flight. Okay, hang on.
Lancer 1-2. Switch to radio 2.
Yes, that was in there. Oh my god. 8. Smith. F-I...
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 3.
Oh god. Okay. Coop C-U-H-W-P-S-T. C-U-H-W pst. C-U-H-W pst. C-U-H-W pst. Ah! Sorry. C-U-H-W pst.
Tiger 3-2. Switch to radio 4.
C-U-H-W pst. C-U-H-W pst. C-U-H-W pst. C-U-H-W pst. It means you're second in flight. It's okay. It's been a hot minute.
Lancer 1-2. Switch to radio 3.
That's not us. C-U-H-W pst. Is that more than 1,200? Yes. I can do that. We're still Jester, right? No.
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 1.
628. So 8 to 6. Sorry, it's like the one that I'm getting right. Okay, so we have Evil XBF.
Panther 4-2. Switch to radio 2.
We'll see if that works. Evil XBF. That's gonna be an 839er. Evil
Tiger
XBF.
3-2. Switch to radio
Nope.
2.
That was Tiger. Evil XBF. We haven't even gotten to the hard one. The hard level, I should say. Evil XBF. It's gonna be 8.
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 4.
4 0. Okay, we can do this. Evil! Sorry, XBF. We just need 2 more. We got 10s in here and here. Give us 1 more. Evil XBF.
Panther 1-4. Switch to radio 4.
4. Oh god. HDIURPE. HDIURPE. Ripe. HUD ripe. HUD ripe. HUD ripe. HUD ripe. That is more than 1,200. HUD ripe.
Lancer 3-2.
HUD
Switch
ripe.
to radio 2.
What happened? Where'd my score go? Did I mess something up? How badly did I mess that up? God dang it.
Panther 1-4. Switch to radio 1.
We're not Panther. HUD ripe. God dang it. What did I do? Did I like completely blank out on one of them?
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 1.
I must have. WTD Slubug. WTD SLBG. WTD SLBG. A BLTs.
Jester 1-2.
BLTs.
Switch to radio
DBW.
4.
That is. Oh, BLTs.
Jester 1-2.
That's us.
Switch to radio 4.
My god, we just need 1 more there. What am I doing? Submit? BLTs, and I don't think Y was in there. Just need 1 more, come on, and then we'll go to the hard.
Jester 1 2. Switch to radio 1.
Boom! Okay, we got above 10 on all of those. Pause. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. It only goes up to hard mode. Okay. So we'll try that again. Can I like reset? Oh shoot. Pause. Okay, sorry. So 1 2 means your flight. It means you're second in flight. It's been a hot minute. First flight with that call sign. Second in flight. Okay, so like Jester 2 2 would be second flight with that call sign. Second in the flight. You've been playing too many Xbox games. The brain rot is real, but it's helpful. I think it will be helpful. I need to understand that stuff though. Oh shoot! Hang on. The tutorial. Hang on. Show tutorial. Jester 1 2. I'm still okay. So yeah, we'll see how. ZBGYUV. 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 ZBG. Oh, bugs. Bugs YV. Bugsiv. Bugs YV. We're still Jester 2 1. 1 2. Words I can't say, 'cause I'm a lady. Bugs UVY. Bugs UVY. Bugs UVY. Bugs UVY. No! Is 4. Ah! Bugs UVY. Bugs UVY.
Firebrand 4 2.
Yes.
Switch to radio 3.
We are Jester. 1 2 3 9 4. Okay.
Jester 1 2. Switch to radio 2.
So we got, oh god, Dazes, IUW. Dazes, IUW. Dazes.
Jester 1 2. Switch to radio 1. Tiger 3 2. Switch to radio 1.
Dazes, IUW. It's going a bit faster.
Firebrand 2 1.
That's not us.
Switch to radio 2.
Did I miss one of our calls? One of the calls?
Firebrand 4 2. Switch to radio 2.
Ah! Sorry. More than 1,500? Yes. Oh god.
Tiger 3 2. Switch to radio 4.
Loves ZRY. Loves ZRY. Lovers ZY.
Tiger 3 4. Switch to radio
ZY.
1.
Lovers ZY. Hey, you know what? It helps.
Tiger 3 2. Switch to radio 2.
We're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it. Knock on wood. Lovers ZY.
Lancer 3
No.
2. Switch to radio 4.
Lancer 3 2. Switch to
Lovers ZY.
radio 4.
Panther 1 4. Switch to radio 2.
Oh. Okay. Joke.
Jester 1 2. Switch to radio 2.
Jokes. Jokes FVM. Jokes MVF. Jokes MVF. That sounds better for some reason. Jokes MVF.
Tiger 3 4. Switch to radio 3.
Oh, we did it! Yay! We got 10s on them all again. Woo! Okay.
Tiger 3 2. Switch to radio 2.
Lancer 1-2. Switch to radio 4.
I'm like, I kind of want to see how far we can go, but like, jokes, MVF, no.
Firebrand 2-1. Switch to radio 1.
We'll go 15 for this one. Ah! Greater than 1500. Jokes, MVF. That's right, I saw you over here.
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 4.
Oh god. Jax! Oh god. Jax
Panther
WDZF.
4-2. Switch to radio
Jax
3.
WDZF. Jax WDZF. Jax WDZF. A.
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 2.
I'm losing it. Submit! Submit! No! Sorry. Jokes.
Firebrand 4-2. Switch to radio 4.
We're Jester. Yay, we got to 15. But I don't remember.
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 1.
No, I'm like, oh, we should try and get to...
Jester
Wags.
1-2. Switch to radio 2.
Waggies. Oh, God. Waggy, Wags Yule. Wags Yule. Wags Yule.
Firebrand 2-1. Switch to radio 3.
Wags Yule. Wags Yule. No. We just gotta get the math up to 20. Well, I mean the others too, but...
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 3.
Wags Yule. Oh god. Okay, so this is 4 and 2 and 4. Sorry. That was really
Lancer
unnecessary.
3-2. Switch to radio 3.
It is fatiguing. 4, so that's gonna be 3.
Jester 1-2. Switch to radio 1.
Wags Yule. Wags Yule. Wags
Jester
Yule.
1-2.
Shoot.
Switch to radio 2.
Okay. Oh god. LFRJ BHVK. LFRJ BHVK.
Panther 1-4. Switch
I'm gonna
to
lose
radio
it.
3.
I'm gonna lose it. I messed that up, didn't I? Did I mess that up? That wasn't us. I think
Lancer
it was.
1-2. Switch to radio 1.
We just need to get one more math. Come on. Okay, we got this. And then I'm calling it. Yeah, there, we got 20.
Jester 1-2.
We got 30 on this one.
Switch to
22,
radio
22.
2.
I don't remember if that one was on it or not. Hey, it was. Ah, damn it. Okay. Oh my god. Huh. Okay. Yeah. That's about all I got for that. We will, I don't know how well that goes, practicing it with you guys, or if I should just, I don't know how interesting it is. So we'll see what we do for hopefully next week. I'll quick run through, what's it called? Story times. When did last we speak? Ugh. It is. It's like, I felt like locked in for a little bit on that last one and don't have much to go over. So that's good. What am I looking at? That. So yeah, I had a few lessons since then. What is this? I don't know. When was the 24th? That was that. Okay. Okay, so we must have talked about that one. Yeah, so had another flight with, did we do terrain identification? We did not, because it's not one that we have to do, or that I'm gonna have to do. It's for the ASTPE PBMB only, but we can definitely look at it. Yeah, let's. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Where's the tutorial? So the terrain identification test, basic test of terrain awareness, wherein you will need to determine the direction your unmanned aerial vehicle is flying, or is facing. Unmanned aerial vehicle. Yeah, I did get that right. Is facing, given a north-facing map on the left, and your current orientation on map. So similar, I guess. The left screen is the map view. Compass directions of the map view never change. North is always the top. So similar to the first one that we did. Must find which direction the compass. One way to do this is to identify a relative. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Relatively straight landmark going up on the right, like the circled runway. Okay. In this case, the UAV is facing south-south. Oh, okay. This is the like it is. It's such a twisty, turny, brainy thingy. Okay, must select the direction that the UAV is facing. Because the UAV is facing south-southeast, you select the south-southeast button. Make sure you understand, select the direction that the UAV is facing now. North-northwest. West-northwest. Slightly too far to the right. It's west-northwest. I was close. Okay. So that's a roundy-bouty thingy, so that's north. Where's the roundy-bouty thingy in here? Why can't I see the roundy-bouty thingy? Oh, is this? That's... Okay, so it's facing east. So it can zoom in and stuff. This is lesser quality. So it's slightly facing... Oh my god. Okay, so that's going like that. That looks like a little foot. So it's facing east. Yeah, I messed that up probably. Oh, did I? Wait. Pause. What was it? Previous map. There had the little foot. Oh, so it was slightly east-northeast? See how frickin'... I was close enough. Okay. Okay. It's got that little thing, so it's facing west-southwest. This little thing, so it's facing south. Let's go. That little thing is facing slightly that-ish direction, so west-southwest. I like being able to check it. Was facing straight west. God dang it. That one. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, so I get 32 seconds to figure it out? Is that what it's saying? I thought I only had like 30 seconds overall. Where is my roundy-bouty thingy? Oh, it's down here, so... It's... Oh, God. Slightly east-northeast. Oh, did I do it the complete wrong direction? Yeah, I did it. Yeah, see? The brain is not firing anymore. Oh, God. Yeah, so that's that one, I guess. Slightly similar to the, to the directional orientation one. But also slightly different because like that one, it's like, oh, just pick the direction that the thing is actually facing, whereas it gives you the direction that the thing is facing and you have to pick a different direction sort of a thing. So yeah, this is going to take some time. But it is, it's definitely helpful to do some of it right now, get kind of used to it, work out some of the kinks, hopefully, and be somewhat prepared for it. Well, it also helps. So what it is you do the AFOCT, Air Force Officers Qualifying Test. You do the TBAS, the Test of Basic Aviation Skills, and between the two of those, you get your PCSM, which is a Pilot Composite Score metric or something like that. And that also takes into account hour, like actual flight hours to a point. I'm not sure how, it might be like 60 hours that it like takes into account. So that I have well and above. So hopefully that helps just a little bit. And yeah, we'll see what happens. You found the terrain ID a lot easier than the other one. It did seem a little bit. For me, it was also just like that slight distinction between like the northeast and east northeast and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess doing it a little bit more would probably help too. But yeah, I'm I'm glad that I don't have to do all of them. But yeah, just for funsies, it's interesting to see how it all goes. So yeah, not a whole lot. Had 1 to 2 days of lessons, so I don't think I updated my logbook there, I guess. So had a lesson with over at work airport. There's a student who has his own plane, and he's primarily with the other instructor, but once in a while he'll be like, hey, this instructor's gone, so do you want to go fly? And I'm like, yep, sure. And I don't like stepping on the toes of the other instructor, so I try to like not do like new stuff. But yeah, we went and did towered stuff because I thought he'd already done towered stuff, but nope. Intro lesson, he'd done towered stuff with a different pilot, but not like actual getting the instruction of it. So we went and did that at another point, and this time he said he did want to get some instrument time in. He hadn't done that yet, and it was a bit of like a hazy sort of a day, so I thought it would actually be a good practical application. We also had low ceilings for a little bit, but then they burned off and lifted enough that we were able to go out and fly. So we did weather and airspace. We talked about that on the ground, and then went and did some instrument stuff. So yeah, so that was good, that practical stuff. And then had lesson with, it appears, with coming up on now pre-check ride private student, newest or most recent pre-check ride private student. And because he's since finished his cross-country time, which we'll talk about. And he should have all of his requirements at this point. Let me just double check. Yes. So yeah, we went and did, there was a little bit of crosswind, so we practiced those, make sure he's good with those, or try to. And then we worked on slow flight and recovery, steep turns, as well as ground reference maneuvers, so that he knows how to do all of that stuff for when he goes out and practices on his own. Because now it's just like, go get that practice out on your own. And that went fine. Some polishing that needs to happen, which is to be expected. And then, yeah. So then he was supposed to go do his, get his final solo cross country hours in. And we've talked about this student, on this stream, if you recall. I'm still working on, oh God, what did I do? There's just still like ADM stuff that I'm trying to work on, and this is the thing. This actually comes into it. A lesson before, the one that we had before, was we did the simulated instrument again, because it was like we had a little bit of a lower visibility day, so went over the practicality of it. Like, look at this, and look how like the cross country stuff would be. You won't be able to see your points, and like it could always close in and stuff. You can't see ahead of you. all the sorts of practical application things. And yep. And then, yeah, it was supposed to be good, but then it ended up being slightly hazy, and it was like, okay, so I'm sitting there, I'm watching the tail number and being like, okay, is he gonna take off or is he not gonna take off? I'm not gonna babysit his words I can't say because I'm a lady. He's got to make his own decisions, and it wasn't awful, but it would have been probably a ADM moment of no, probably shouldn't have gone. No, he went, and it was like, are you? It did. It went fine. It looked like it went fine. Whatever. I was sitting there shaking my head the whole time, but it's like I'm not. So and I had lessons at home airport, kind of aroundish the same time. So it's like, well, he's doing the thing. So at that time, had lesson with pseudo private student who just wants to get to the point of landing on his own because he's actually leaving. It's I want to say he just graduated and he's leaving for military stuff. So we went and did, and it was a little bit hazy, but we had conversation about that. And I will say it might be an age thing because my pre-check ride private student as well as this pseudo private student both just graduated. So, and then I asked the student I was with, I was like, would you go out flying in this or whatever, expecting no, I wouldn't. He's like, yeah. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I did not go less than 6 statute miles until like freaking commercial training. I mean, apart from the instrument training, and that I didn't get all that much like actual time to begin with, let alone, but even just like slightly lowered visibility. And it's just like, yeah, being able to like work with that and figure that out, and I don't know. So anyway, so we had that conversation, pseudo private student and I, and then we went to different airport to practice just the patterns, and he did really well on that, actually. Not actually, but he did really well on that. He was like nailing it, and like the first few of them I was talking him through. So I did it the first one and then did really bad and then talked him better through the next ones. There was a little bit of a wind, so we had to correct for that and everything. And so it was kind of like busy for the first few. And then after he started kind of getting it, then I was like, okay, I'm gonna just let you do your thing. And he did very well. And then let him do another one all by himself. Well, so did the first one, and I mentioned a couple of things, made some corrections, let him do the next one, and then go around again. And yeah, it was pretty good. And so then came back into home airport and talked him through that landing again, and he landed that one on his own again. That was the second one. So now we just got to get to the point of just, doing the whole thing on his own. And he seems to be right there. So that's good. That's fun. Also talked about the pattern entry and departure procedures because we're going from one airport to another. And then after that, had a lesson with instrument student. So in that time, my pre-check ride private student who was on his second solo cross-country stuff, he texts me and he's like, oh yeah, it went all well and everything. The only thing was the lowered visibility. Thankfully, it got up more, whatever. And it was like, okay, if you have to tell me thankfully in your text. But I was like, no, just chill. He said his navlog worked out a lot better and everything, so that was good. And it was, and that was the thing, is like I was watching like what I don't know what's actually out there, what he was seeing and everything. But watching like the weather at the different airports he was like passing nearby, one of them did get lower even than what it had been. So it was just like, as an instructor, it's just like, okay, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now. He's already like there, he's in the air. I don't want to freak him out if I like text and be like, what the are you doing, everything. So yeah, and that's one of the big things, is like knowing how much room to give them to, yeah, make their own decisions, because they do have to make their own decisions. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so it was I texted him back and I was like, glad it worked out. I don't want you to use this as an example that the conditions are always going to work out favorably. A lot of times it gets worse. And this is the thing, is we've talked about that. We've talked about this, and going back to the lesson that we just did a couple days ago, I think, well, within the last week or something. And we talked about instrument stuff and don't like flying into inadvertent flight into IMC and how dangerous that can be. And like what we went out and flew in was, it's understand that distance and what the issues can be. And we even talked about like, would you go out in this or whatever? And probably like, no, you're not gonna go out in this. And he goes again, it wasn't dangerous levels, I will say, but it was like push a little, I don't know. It feels to me like pushing the limits a little too early. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But decisions that I have to make as an instructor. So I did. So I said, don't take this as like conditions are always going to be favorable. They usually go the opposite direction, that they are worse or get worse than they are reported or are forecast. And that's where it gets deadly for pilots. And I hope that came through enough. And yeah, good job on the navlog and everything and whatever. So yeah, so that was a sort of the other thing that makes me, and again, so age, right? To these two pilots. And then now my instrument pilot, we go out in the same stuff, and he's just like, oh my, like I would, he's never gone out and stuff like that. And when he's like, we get him under the foggles and he's like, oh, maybe I'm not cut out for this yet, the instrument stuff and everything, because that lowered visibility with the foggles and everything, that compounding stuff. And it's like to have that reaction from a current instrument student versus a private student. Again, slightly different age group, so I do feel like that is somewhat of a factor, but it's just one of those things that it stresses me out. It stresses me out. But anyway, we went and practiced like configuring, like really honing in on configuring with my instrument student. Pounded an RNAV into a missed approach, making sure, getting all those things down, and the pitch and power management we really worked on. And it actually reminded me, I've been doing it a certain way because of what Friendstructor has like taught me, and I will have to test this old way that I remember doing for the instrument stuff. Like it was set power settings, so like 1900, pitch 90, things like that. Whereas in my home airplane, for my home instrument stuff, bottom of the, for the start of the approach, bottom of the green arc, pitch for 100, that should keep you level. Good. And then bring it down to 1500, pitch for 90, carb heat, and first notch of flaps at that final approach fix. And that is similar to the pattern configuration, the visual pattern configuration for that aircraft as well. So that was interesting getting back into, and it like really nailed it. And there was like a big like light bulb moment for my instrument student. So yeah, and then diversion stuff, and like remembering that once you get like a heading and an altitude, you should probably get to them and maintain them, sort of a thing. And yeah, so he was getting like a little bit overwhelmed, and we ended up going back in. So yeah, and I think that was about it. Yeah. Yep. And then that is, I'm instructing and I'm working on this stuff. So that's where we're at. A lot of kids these days don't get to be very independent or are coddled, so there's usually a total lack of confidence or way too much. And that's what I've been like trying to avoid at least is the lack of confidence. But, and I don't know if it's too much. It does. For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's too much confidence as much as just really not grasping that this stuff can kill you if you make the wrong decisions. And I've been trying to bring and you know what, maybe it is, and I'm just reading the situation wrong. But yeah, and I also don't want to like kill the confidence either, because like it can be a balancing act and like sort of a volatile time for people at that age group, and like in like that's moving on from one thing into the next and getting it, all of that. So yeah, trying to balance all that stuff. And I don't know, they're all my little chicklings, and I want to make sure that they are safe and stuff, but I must also let them fly. So yeah. But that makes a hell of a lot of sense, and that is why too, really trying to get them independent, making their own decisions, but also not being overconfident, finding that balance. I don't know. It's something new every day. So yeah, keep working on it. And this is the other thing too, is he's gonna be heading off to college end of next month, so hopefully can get it done and everything. But that's the other thing is, I'll start getting out of this. That's the other thing is there's a lot of ground prep left for him to do. And there have been various things. There's a lot of things that he ends up doing well after I like have to a little bit. And then there's other things where So we had a conversation. I brought up Northwest Craft a few lessons ago, and I've complained about this here too. I brought up Northwest Craft, and he hadn't even downloaded. I sent him this excellent Pave 2.0 that Friendstructor had made. And I sent him this because how I start out with private students is whiteboard. We start with Pave, and then each lesson we work through we add in another acronym. So we're always doing Pave, I Am Safe, MICE, Aero, Aviates, Northwest Craft. And then we make sure they get them down, and then I send them Pave 2.0, and then it's their responsibility. So held their hand, and then it's their responsibility. And he hadn't even downloaded the thing this far into the training. And then we chatted this past whatever, when we were talking about his Navlog and getting him signed off for his Navlog and everything. And it still didn't seem like he had gone over that, even though I was more firm about going over that. So that's one of the big things is I tried to impress that it's like, okay, at this point, you are responsible for your ground stuff. And I recognize that they're sort of like they're in the mindset of having to be told sort of what to do. But if you're going to go be a freaking pilot, you need to be in command. So you need to start taking command in this to actually do it. So it is like, on one hand, it's like, yeah, I want him to get it done and everything. But on the other hand, gotta take that responsibility. And I do. I don't know. There's like different students. It's like, yeah, like one thing works with one student and another thing works with another student. It's like, having to figure that out. And anyway. Right. Okay. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Either way, there's very little sense of risk due to not being exposed to any. Right. No, that's exactly what it is. So yes. So when they're exposed to risk, they don't even realize it. Right. Yeah, yeah. And yeah. No, I do. I really like the way that you put that. And that's why, like, I've tried to, like, impress that. And, like, you don't always want to be talking about how people die doing this stuff, but they have to understand that people die doing this stuff. So if you may, yeah, anyway, I think I'm, like, repeating myself this one. I'm sorry. But, like, it does. It has felt like I've repeated myself with certain things. And I might need to figure out something else. Like, instead of talking about it, how to, like, show that. And I have tried that too. I did like, one of the things was, like, the base to final turn. I did demonstrate the accelerated stall, whether or not that fully came through. And then, like, we did the simulated instrument the one day when it was hazy, and we talked about all that and, like, said, okay, this is what it looks like. You're not going to be able to see your points and things like that and all that. So, like, I feel like I'm trying at least to, like, not just talk about it, also demonstrate it when the opportunities arise. And it's just sometimes you try when you try so hard, but you don't succeed. Barring all of that, we've had some come to Jesus talks, and stuff has gotten better in certain areas. It's just still, like, whacking away at those other areas, and polishing it up. So we'll continue to see. But I'm gonna try and keep that in mind a little bit more, and I don't know, see if there's other practical application areas that I can use for it. All right. So, yes, I am going to have to head out. Other things I must attend to. But yeah, that was fun. That was interesting. I appreciate you guys being up for that. If you know of a different, like, category I can put that under that would work better than the just chatting. I tried games and demos, but it said it was going to be mature, and it was like, no. So yeah. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I do that one. Or I'll see if we do that again. But yeah, we'll keep seeing. This is like something where I can kind of, like, what's the word I'm trying to, I can justify streaming at this point because it's still helping me. I'm still studying, right? Because there isn't really anything right now in Microsoft Flight Simulator that I'm really, like, practicing, training, whatever. So yeah, if you guys are cool with this might be what it is for a little bit. So yeah, if you can, try running through a couple accident cases. It's sobering to piece together the info and build a picture of a demise. And so we've definitely talked about the accident cases, but yeah, that might yeah, I will. I'll have to find one. Yeah, the inadvertent flight into IMC stuff would be good. Yeah. I do. I also, like, don't want to be overreacting either. That's my other thing. I don't think I am, but I will. I'm gonna take that. And I was gonna be like, well, I could just send it to him, but then, yeah, I don't know whether that will actually be gone over. We'll see. Getting the thing set up. I know where we're going. All right. Yeah. I will. I'll try to find a good case study for that and see if I just send it to him or send it to him and then like kind of go over it together when we get together. And I hate that though, just because it seems like such a like a schoolish sort of thing. And that's like I didn't want to be a schoolish type person. You know what I'm saying? Like a schoolish type instructor. But I guess that's just kind of the way that it goes. So one thing if it happens once or twice, but if there's a pattern emerging, then it's different. Right. Well, and like it is. It's like I do think that as well. And that's why it does, because it hasn't been always like visibility, but like, so like when I was in when I was in private training, like I was not going up in anything more than like 5 knots of wind or anything, but like there were some like earlier flights for him where it was like it wasn't like out of like way out of what minimums should have been, but they were like closer. Same thing with this visibility. It wasn't like way outside of a minimum or whatever, but it's just so that's why it's like I'm like a little bit about it. And that's why, like I'm saying, so like it does. It seems like a little bit of a pattern, but at the same time, again, it's not way outside. So I don't want to be too rare about it right away. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah. But we will. We'll see. I do. I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate like all that. Like the ideas there and like getting a different like an outside perspective. Cause like I'm on the inside of the stuff, right? So getting that outside perspective helps. And those outside ideas helps too. So I appreciate that. Yeah. I think that's it. And it's not all because like I said, we've had some like moments and like talks about certain things, and then he and this is the other thing too, is like, well, I don't know, like there's like certain things where it's like if I come at it, whatever, he does like put the effort in and demonstrate that he put the effort in, sort of. So yeah, that's the other thing. So I don't, it's still that balance. Michael, I know, but gonna be familiar with the situation. Plus I got this, I know, but like I said, like that, it is, it's like being on the inside, you can see things differently and like not see things versus, being outside of the situation. Just like I've given this example to my students is the things that you learn are going to look different in this, like the scenarios that we learn about in private training are going to look different when you're in them than when you're learning about them. So having an outside perspective and seeing it from okay, if someone was looking in at this, what would that say? and then like, what should I think about it, sort of a thing. So yeah, it is, it's just, it's not nice and black and white and cut and dry and stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm sorry. I'm still, even though we're earlier, I'm still just as delirious as usual. So I'm probably hungry. I need to go eat food. So that's what we'll yes, we're gonna go raid Stu 222. Looks like he's flying. And yeah, again, I appreciate like the insight. I appreciate the help and everything. And I appreciate you guys being here for this weird, new, different sort of thing that we did. Can laugh at my struggle, and I will attempt to try and figure out, I don't know, maybe a better setup, or I don't know, get better at it, or I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we do that again or what we do next time. So yeah. And it will potentially be like sort of earlier like this, just because I end up having stuff to do like the next day, most of the days. And so I can't be up late, and then I miss streaming entirely for a week. Didn't want to do that. So here we are, or were, and now we're moving on. So anywho, whoever got lost and found their way here or found their way back, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it very much. Yeah. If I forgot anything, brain is mush. Max Roberts, thank you again for the resubscription. Appreciate you very much. And yeah, again, thanks for the thoughts and the info and all of those things, because again, I really do appreciate it. And until next time, all the good things. So yeah. Have a great whatever it's going to be for you. Hope to see you again soon. And until next time, yeah, all the good things. And you get better, by the way. a special shout out. But yeah, all the good things. So thank you again so much. Have fun in the raid, and bye.